Don't wanna wake up, I might be dreaming. I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up.
Having two little cutie tangerines, oranges, whatever you want to call them, clementines, I don't know what they are, but I'm having two of them for 0 smart points, and then I will make me some breakfast. You guys, I have my coffee here this morning for a point, and then I have a breakfast burrito with Velveeta cheese, ham, which is from Oscar Mayer, 2 eggs that were fried, and just a little spray of Pam. Actually, it's the Trader Joe coconut spray, not Pam. And that is breakfast this morning. So this is 3 points on the blue plan. Used to be 7 points on the green plan. But I am doing blue this week with my husband because he's been on blue. And I'm actually doing super good. So far, this is the 3rd day that I'm doing really, really well. I have a good attitude right now, so that's the good thing. So this is breakfast this morning, and I'm going to enjoy it. The wraps that I use is the Extreme Wellness Wrap High Fiber, but these are different than we're used to. These are much thicker, and we don't like them. I hope this is just an error on their part, and it'll go back to the really soft stuff that we're used to, like more of a flour tortilla that's really super soft. This is hard, and I don't like it. It's hard and chewy. We just don't like them. Hopefully they don't stay like this. I am heading out on a walk. It's really slippery out here too. I'm using my gimbal today. Let me know if it's smoother. So yesterday I had mentioned that we are doing a walking challenge with Mel and Sandy. Well, I got that wrong. We're doing a walking challenge with Bee from Bee's Journey and Sandy from Let's Get Fit with Sandy. So I messaged Mel today and I said, hey, thanks for being in my challenge. I know you didn't realize you were, but I didn't either until I rewatched my video. So she's in it now too. So it's going to be Mel, Sandy, Bee, and I. I gotta get over here in the snow so I don't fall on my face. My chickens are out today. Hey girls! They really hate the snow. They just hang around in that little area. Poor chickens. Can't wait till it gets warmer for them. So once I get on the road, I'll talk to you a little bit more. It's so crunchy here. Okay, I'm on the road now. It's not so crunchy. And I forgot my microphone, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I said in the description box of my last video that I had a surprise. And I do. I went to Weight Watchers Saturday, and Cory hit 175 pounds lost. So amazing. And of course they don't have a charm for that, which I was kind of bummed about. Weight Watchers, you need to get a charm for those. I mean, especially those large numbers. You only need to have a few of them because not many people lose 175 to 200 pounds. You know what I mean? So Weight Watchers needs to get on the ball. And they need to get those charms. So he lost 175 pounds. He's done now. So now he is truly on maintenance. He was on maintenance for a while, but he kept losing a little bit slowly every week. And now he's hit 175 pounds lost, which is what his goal was. So that was his personal goal. So he has hit it. And I'm so proud of him. And now I need to get my butt rolling. The last 2 days I've been walking a mile, and I've noticed that I could usually walk, 3 miles without any problems. But I've noticed that my knee is starting to hurt again. And because I've gained that weight back, 30 out of 130 that I lost, my knee has started to hurt again. So it's just so frustrating. So that really encouraged me to get moving again and just keep walking a mile a day until I can hit 2 miles again, and then 3. Yeah, I had a hard time walking that first mile after getting back into it, because it is hard to get back into walking after you haven't walked for, I don't know how many months it's been. I have my spring jacket on, so I have a feeling I'm going to be sorry when I head home, because I feel the wind on my back right now, and I'm fine. But when the wind's blowing directly at me, it's going to be a little bit cooler. So I'm hoping that it's not too cold. I think it's only like 32 out. It gets a little chilly when it's so windy. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to meet Xander up here. So I'm going to put my gimbal away so I don't ruin it. And I will talk to you guys later on this afternoon. I'm having a banana for a snack. I am having a muffin today for 4 smart points. Making my lunch here, I'm starting out with 13 grams of Miracle Whip. And the Miracle Whip I use is this one right here. It's got the olive oil in it. Goes on a slice of Velveeta cheese. It's 42 grams of the ham. It's the Oscar Mayer ham. I do not have the container, but I think I may have a picture of it. If I do, I'll post it here right over on this side. I'm throwing a bunch of onions on there because I am an onion fanatic and I love my onions. And next I'm going to slice up this tomato and I'm going to add a bunch of slices to my sandwich. There's that. And I'm going to run down and get some peppers because you guys know we're living out of a tiny little college fridge because our refrigerator busted and we refuse to pay money until we remodel our kitchen. And we're remodeling our kitchen in cash, so make sure you check out my budget videos for that information. But until then, we are living out of the fridge, so I have to make some runs downstairs, which is helpful because I'm losing weight in the process of running up and down these stairs every single day, several times a day. Sliced up some peppers, put those on, and the last thing we're going to put on here is some romaine lettuce. And then we're going to enjoy the sandwich. I'm going to also add some salt and pepper. Guys, this is my humongous sandwich. This is 4 smart points. I don't have enough ham on here to be even 1 point with a bunch of veggies that are 0. Plus I'm having a raspberry seltzer water from, this is a Kroger brand and it's so good and it is only $2.50 for a 12 pack, guys. Very cheap. That is the sale price. I'm sitting here editing a video and I'm having another muffin for 4. I figured better another muffin than for 4 points than something else for 24 points. This really helps me stay on track. Supper tonight is going to be chicken fettuccine using the carbonara noodles for 4 smart points. The chicken is 0 on the blue and the broccoli is 0 on the blue, and the pasta sauce that I use, the fettuccine sauce that I use, is a great value. I'm trying that today because it was cheaper, and you guys know we're on a budget. So I'm trying out the great value things, and I have diced chicken in there. I will let you know how this tastes. It is really good. This pasta sauce, the Alfredo, is actually very tasty. I was worried that I wouldn't like it. So it is a winner. So the total points on this, I have 2 ounces of the carbonara noodles for 4 points. I have 50 grams of the Alfredo. No, 1 serving is 4 points, but I used 50 grams, which came to 3 points. That was plenty for in here. I'm using the Pampered Chef bowl. I think this is the steamer, but I always have a link to Pampered Chef down below in the description box. My niece sells it, and that would be helping her out and her little boy who really wants to get to Disney World. He's been so sick. So he's trying to get to Disney World, and that's why she is selling this. So I'm trying to help her out. So if you're interested in this, please click on her link down below. Her name is Lindsay. And then we have a cup of broccoli in here. And that is it. So this totals, let's see, 7 points for this very delicious meal. I don't know if I told you, but I have 3 ounces of chicken in here. Good evening, guys, or good afternoon. I am back at filming. The last 3 days I've done really well. You saw everything I ate, and I've been doing really well. One thing I wanted to mention, you guys probably heard me talk about it earlier on my walk, but Cory hit 175 pounds lost on Weight Watchers. Now, that's not even his total amount that he lost. He lost a total of 200 pounds since he started. He was upwards near 400 pounds, and he is now 175, I think, but that is where he's stopping. In fact, he may jump up 5 pounds again, but he just wanted to hit that 175 on Weight Watchers. I'm so proud of him. He has really been just right on target through the whole experience on Weight Watchers. He did the majority of his weight loss the first year. Like he hit a big number the first year. I can't even remember what it was, but if you've watched my old videos, I do remember showing him very large. You'll see how big he used to be. It's just amazing seeing him today. I am trying to talk him into doing a before and after video, and he'll do one, but I'm trying to get the videos and the pictures that I have of him larger together so it makes it easier for him to put this video together. You can just see him changing throughout my videos every single day that he was with me walking, when we were doing all this walking in the country, and when we did some of the Ice Age Trail and all of these things. You could see him shrinking, and he just did it. He did not have any issues. He didn't take months off. He didn't even take a week off. He just did it. If you look at his chart on Weight Watchers, it like goes like this and then it drops off. It's just like drops off. And it's just amazing how fast he did that and how he really took it to heart. And he's just like, nope, I'm doing it. That's all there is to it. He just had it in his mind. He's doing it. And he did. He did it. I wish my mind would get into that place, because boy, that would be so nice. And I'm going to try to get to that place, because it's got to feel good. He's got to feel good about what he's accomplished. I got to get there. I've got to get there. I can't allow him to weigh less than me any longer. I remember when he hit the same weight that I was, I'm like, okay, this is really going to push me to keep going. And it did. And it pushed me the other way for whatever reason. I don't know, but it pushed me the other way. And I think I'm right in my mind now though, and I really need to get this going again. I really do. I wanted to share that because it was amazing. It's an amazing journey he had, and it's an amazing goal he hit. I'm going to try and find a before and after picture, and I'm going to post it at the end of this video. So make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can see his before and after. I'm going to search hard for it and see if I can find something, and you guys can see how far he came. I have added walking again, which is something that I hadn't been doing before. So I have added that again. I have definitely been going to Weight Watchers meetings. We miss a couple here and there because we want to sleep in, but we are going to get our butts up and get going, especially me, because I really need the accountability to go weigh in. I am going to be weighing in no matter what. I haven't weighed in. I've been going to the meetings, but I have not weighed in the last like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm just really scared to weigh in. And my husband's like, well, you might as well just do it. And then you can start fresh from there, and you can start losing your weight from there. And I agree with him. I agree. Even if it's up a little bit, I have to weigh in. I have to get it done so I can just feel better about myself. And then when I actually, like this week, I actually had a loss, but it's not going to show on Weight Watchers scale because I haven't been weighing in. So it's going up a little bit. And now that I'm doing really well this week, I have come down from my highest, but it's probably not going to be enough to reflect on the Weight Watchers scale, which is fine. It's not going to be far away from it though, because I'm working really hard this week to get down to where I was, which is 30 pounds up. So it might have even been a little higher than that. I don't know. I need to get back to weighing in again, which I will. I definitely am weighing in this next Saturday. And I'm just going to face it. I'm going to be a big girl and I'm going to face it. It should be fine. Cory says too, just weigh in and do it. You don't have to share it with anybody. Just weigh in and do it. And I really need to do that and just keep myself accountable that way, and just be able to say, okay, it's done. It's over with. And now I can start losing. Because if I would have weighed in this last week, I would have definitely had a big loss this week. So I should have just weighed in and faced it and just did it. It's crazy to allow myself to gain all of this weight back that I worked so hard to lose. You know, I hit a 130-pound loss, and I was so proud of myself, so happy and so excited. And I was buying new clothes that fit me because all my clothes were huge on me. And now those same clothes are getting tight again. I refuse to buy anything bigger. I refuse. So I'm not going to be able to wear my jeans for a while because they are still pretty tight and they're uncomfortable. So I'm not wearing jeans. I'm wearing more of my stretch pant things, but I've been still trying on my jeans and making sure I know where I'm at. Because I know when those get too tight, it's time to back off and get back on track, because I am not buying any more clothes. I refuse to buy bigger clothes. I'm not going to do it. I'm getting there. My mind is getting there. Now that we've got our budget straightened out and we're doing so great on that, it's time to really fix the weight loss portion of that as well. and just fix it. Our whole lives are about to change, money-wise and food-wise. It's just the way it's got to be. And I have not went back to eating out or anything like that. I've just been eating way too much peanut butter and bread. So peanut butter sandwiches with butter on it. So that has been my main downfall. And I promised my Weight Watcher leader, and I know they're not leaders, but I promised my Weight Watchers coach that I would remove this peanut butter from the house and stick it in my son's room, because it's not fair that he can't have peanut butter. It's one of his favorite things. So when I have it in his room though, I don't touch it. It is now in his room. I haven't touched peanut butter in 3 days. Wow. You guys don't even have any clue how amazing that is, because I'm a peanut butter addict. I love peanut butter of any sort. So that's why I started to eat my PB2 dessert, which we call Butterfinger dessert. I put PB2 in it, and it is so good, and it really helps my craving for peanut butter. So if I have one of those a day, which I plan on doing, you'll see those a lot in my what I ate videos, because I plan on having at least one little bowl a day, and I believe they're 140 calories. I think we put 200 grams of the fat-free yogurt in there, so I can't remember how many calories those were. I wrote it down somewhere. I'm going to run and get those calories so I can share with you what they were on the 29th and the 1st of March. Okay, so on Saturday, I believe the Saturday was the 29th, I had 1,545 calories on that day. And then on Sunday, I had I put 1,635. However, we changed up dinner. So it's going to be probably closer to like 1,750 for Sunday, because we did have a 6-inch sub. I didn't have any mayo or anything on it. It was just plain. It did have the cheese, so it was 8 points. And I got to look up those calories to make sure how many calories is in a 6-inch. We were originally going to have chicken with rice and salsa, so that was pretty high as well. So I'm gonna guess right around 1,750 was my total in calories for Sunday. Now I'm not going to continue to count my calories, because I don't want to be too crazy about all this, because then I just get out of that, it's like too much for me. It's too much for me to figure out everything. But if I use the same foods, I can count the calories up pretty easily. I know what my chili is. A bowl of chili is 350 calories. We did all of the work on figuring out how much our chili was. I know for sure how much our muffins are. When you see my muffins, they are 250 calories. We figured all that out. My husband actually did detailed work on all of that, and he figured out how many calories it was. Now, we do have the nutrition on my website, but if you put in the nutrition information, those muffins are going to come up as 9 points. They are not 9 points, they're 4. They come up as 9 because when you are putting in the nutrition for the fruit, let's say blueberries and raspberries, okay? The app does not know those are blueberries and raspberries. So blueberries and raspberries are actually 0, but it's counting that because blueberries and raspberries have sugar in them. So it's counting them and adding those points up. So don't be distracted by that. They are 4 points. We figured it out, and it's right. It's accurate. And then the calories are 250 per muffin. Now that's a big muffin. So if you want a small muffin, let's say you make 12 of the smaller muffins in the regular muffin size. These are jumbo muffins. You make 6 of them out of the batch. If you make 12, then your calories are going to be 125, which is really good for a muffin that tastes so delicious. It's really good muffins. And then my yogurt dessert, yes, my yogurt dessert is 140 calories. I have it written down here. Our tacos, I figured out, were 255 calories for one taco. We figured that out, how we make them. I have been doing really good. I'm so proud of myself this week because I've been holding my own. I haven't been splurging. I have just been on plan. I'm hoping that in a few months I can be back to where I started from. I know every day is not going to be perfect, but darn it, I got to start controlling what I eat and not just go off the rail and just eat whatever I want to. I can't do that anymore. I can't. And even though Weight Watchers does say you can eat whatever you want, I obviously cannot and control it too. I can't control peanut butter. I can't. If it's out here, I'll eat it. So I cannot control peanut butter. I know this, so I have to keep it away from me. use BB2 in place of the peanut butter, and it does the same thing for me. It's actually really good and I love it. It's been a favorite dessert of mine since I started Weight Watchers. You guys can go back in some of my old videos, although you'll be pretty shocked because, you know, I was watching one of my older videos and I was like, holy cow, I just don't want to look like that anymore. And that was one of those are things that I do to keep me to get myself remotivated again, is to look at my old videos from years ago when I was close to 330 pounds. It really remotivates me. So if you guys are having trouble and you have old videos like that, go back and watch them, because you're going to get a big eye opener and say, hey, I don't want to go back there again. Let's get on track. And that's exactly what happened to me. And not to mention, watching my old videos remotivating. I've also had a couple people just messaging me, seeing how I was doing, contacting me all the time. And I really appreciate you. And that is B from B's Journey and Mel from Mel's Weight Loss Journey. Thank you guys so much. You two are the two that contact me the most through my phone and through Messenger. And I really appreciate it. Every time I see your messages, I just kind of light up and say, you know what? I really need to get back on track. You guys just motivate me to get back on track because you're kind and you're thinking of me, and it really helps remotivate me again. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it more than you know. And I will link both of those girls down below. There's a lot of people. Michelle always contacts me through Messenger all the time, asking how I'm doing, how we did a weigh-in, and I appreciate her so much as well. And there's just so many others that are out there that contact me all the time and message me. But boy, Mel and B have been almost, at least every other day, or at least once a week. They're always contacting me, finding out how I'm doing, and, just trying to motivate me, I think, to get my butt moving. It just inspires me a lot. So thank you girls so much. It's hard. It's hard sometimes, even though you have all of these people's support. It's got to be there. You've got to want it so bad that you just don't let anything else detour you. Just allowed myself to just get into all sorts of different things, like pop chips. That's what they are. And the jalapeno flavored was, oh my gosh, I love that jalapeno flavor so much. It's the green bag. It's creamy jalapeno or something. Oh my Lord, so good. They are so good. And if I ever can control them, I would really love to buy a bag and have them last for as many servings as they say. I think there's 5 servings in a bag. I would really love to be able to count them out, have 1 serving, and just back off from them. But no, I'm not ready to do that yet, apparently. I've tried many times. So that's another thing that I just can't do right now. I really would love to implement it in my diet at some point, just to have a little snack here and there when I'm really under control. Like the last 3 days, guys, it felt so easy. And I don't know why some days feel so easy. Like, I think, why am I not doing this every day? It's so easy and I don't feel hungry. I never feel hungry, but yet I still end up falling off track and going crazy. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what the problem was, but I don't. Anyway, this is getting really long, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching my channel all the time and being so patient. I always say that all the time. You guys are so patient and I appreciate it. But I'm going to get there, guys. I am. I'm never going to give up. And at some point, something's going to click and I'm just going to get it done. I would love to have you guys watch me hit goal. I think it'd be like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders when I finally get to that goal weight. This journey is probably the hardest thing I ever had to go through. The hardest thing, especially after losing 130 pounds and feeling so proud and then gaining 30 of that back. It was just so humiliating and so like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I have to talk to myself in the mirror and say, what are you doing to yourself? You need to grow up and stay focused and just get this done. It's not like it's rocket science. I know what to do. I know all of the problems. I know what to do. The main thing is I have to do it. So I keep coming back and I keep coming back and I will always keep coming back. Oh, I have to share something with you guys and show you what I bought a while back before we started budgeting even. I have to show you what I got. So I'm on Instagram all the time. If you guys have not seen me on Instagram, you should check out my Instagram. I am Weight Watchers with Carrie on there as well. On Instagram, I saw these super coffees. Now these are supposed to be super healthy. They're 80 calories and 10 grams of protein. This one is the white chocolate peppermint. Now, I gave one to my daughter and she smelled it and she's like, ew, these smell like dog food. I don't think they smell like dog food, but I'm not thrilled of the taste. So I will not be buying any more of these because I don't know, I just don't like the taste of them. I don't know what it is. It's way too sweet for one thing. If you like a sweeter drink than Premier Protein, this may be yours because it's really sweet and I don't like really sweet. That's why I think I don't like the caramel of the Premier Protein or any of those other flavors because they are too sweet for me. And the chocolate is just the right sweetness and it doesn't taste fake to me at all. But this almost does have a fake taste to it in my opinion. It's supposed to be really good for you. It's 0 sugars, 10 grams of protein, organic coffee, MCT oil, and monk fruit. That is what the main portion is on this. So I don't know. I wish I liked it. It is keto friendly too. It's rated as keto right there. So it is keto friendly because it has no sugar. So the carbs on this, let me read the carbs to you. So the fat is 5 grams. That's a lot of fat actually. And I don't even know how many points these are. I don't even think I tracked the points on these. I will do that before and I'll let you know. 80 calories, 5 grams of fat, 4 grams of saturated fat. Wow. Okay. 0 trans fats. Cholesterol is 5 milligrams. Sodium is 20 and carbohydrates is 1. No fiber, no sugars, no added sugars. And protein is 10. And 4% of your calcium. So I don't know. I'm going to scan this right now and I'll come back and let you know what the points are on these. Okay, so I just scanned it and it is 3 smart points for the bottle. Serving size is 1 whole bottle, 3 points. To me, this 3 points is not worth it. I just was not a fan. We are going to drink it in our coffee, but I have not tried it in a quad espresso yet. So I'm going to do that too. And I'll let you know what I think of that. I just really was enticed by this because it was white chocolate peppermint. Peppermint's my favorite white chocolate I love. So I thought I'd like it. Not so much. I'm wondering if the mocha flavor would be even better. If anybody tried these and they like them, let me know down below in the description box. They have these at Target now as well. So if you want to try them out, you could probably get a smaller portion for a less of an amount than I paid for it. I'm kind of bummed that I paid for it off of the Instagram thing. I mean, I helped somebody out though, so I guess that's good, right? I always like helping people out. But yeah, not a fan. Oh, and somebody also asked where we get our hot sauce from. This hot sauce we love. It's a pleasure of ours, and we're willing to pay $40 for 3 bottles of this stuff because it's that good. It is that good. So we spend $40 on 3 bottles. We really do. It's crazy. It's crazy, I know. But the 3 bottles last us forever. This is the first bottle out of the 3. I've had this for a long time already. We're about to open up our second bottle because this is just about gone. We have this every day. Just about every day. Not every day, but just about. I'd say 5, 6 days out of the week, we have this on our breakfast burrito or whatever we're having for breakfast. And it's so good. It's just good. It's sweet and spicy, 0 points, up to 9 grams. And 9 grams is a lot on a burrito. So you don't even need 9 grams. So we count it as 0. Somebody did put it in the app wrong. So it was coming up as 1 point for us for 9 grams, but it's not 1 point. It's 0 points. I will link this down below. There's only one place we've been able to find it, and I will link that website down below. I do not get any credit for it or anything. I'm not an affiliate of this at all, so I don't get any kickback from this. Shipping is what kills us because the bottles are not that expensive at all, but it's the shipping that really kills us. Oh, I used my gimbal today. This is what my gimbal looks like, and I just put my phone right in here. I bought this a long, long time ago, and I don't use it enough. It's a little bit heavy, though, I have to say, so I carried it along with me, and it's awesome. I love it. So if you guys are interested in something that holds your phone steady while you're walking, I recommend this. I will link the Amazon link down below for this, the one that I have. And it's awesome. They have many different kinds. So just click on the link down below, and you can just do your own search and get something that you like. But I love this thing. And it comes with a really nice case too that you can swing over your shoulder and carry along with you on your trips. You can keep it protected in the case because this is pretty expensive. It's like $100 or $120, somewhere around there. So I think it's worth the investment though, because it does more than just study your phone. So just do some research on it. Check out some YouTube videos on it. Do a lot of videos while you're walking. You guys will love this thing. I'm not even kidding. So I'm going to try and use that more often when we're walking. You probably saw my video that I had the gimbal then. I think I mentioned that. But it was so much more smooth than if I'm just walking with the camera. But I love it. I think that's it now. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow for another What I Ate. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to share it if you think anybody else may like it. I'm going to stay on track, guys. I really am. So watch for more videos to come. Talk to you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go.